Get ready to go one-on-one with the cosplayers of Fan Expo 2012.
Party rock! Yeah.
Where did you park the TARDIS?
Ooh,
Is it a secret?
yes, I'm not allowed to tell people where I parked the TARDIS. I park the TARDIS and they can find it.
That makes a lot of sense. What would be, let's just say, some advice? What are some do's and don'ts for cosplayers?
You know what? First off, don't think that you can't do it, because there's always a way around. You can always figure something out. You just need to try different ideas until something works.
Yeah, just don't give up, because I know people who are like, oh, I want to do this, it looks so awesome. Then they try, and then after they're like, oh, I suck, look at all those pictures online. No, don't give up, just keep going for it.
I am the 11th Doctor, obviously the 11th regeneration of the Doctor from the Doctor Who series. Got my sonic screwdriver right here. Pretty much opens anything. It doesn't do wood. Stop judging it.
Not wood. Does it light up?
It wood. It lights up.
Show me. I feel like we can unlock the world now with that. If you could give some advice to people who haven't really cosplayed before, what are some do's and don'ts that you can give them?
Well, if you set your sights high, you got to go for it. Otherwise, it could just peter out and then you have nothing to cosplay with. So you got to stick to your guns.
Let's be honest, how much crime fighting have you actually been doing today?
Today, minimal, but you know, it's one day out of 365.
All right, so we have a one-on-one exclusive. Managed to catch the elusive Slender Man. First question.
We get a couple, because you don't want every photo to be the same pose, so you just kind of get a couple default poses and go from there.
Mm-hmm. Now, for those who haven't cosplayed at Fan Expo or any kind of event, what are some do's and don'ts that you have for them?
Do bring safety pins and tape, just in case.
Do know your skill. If you have never started sew before, start with something easy. Don't start with something hard. You'll hate yourself.
How do you manage to stay so fit? I agree. One-on-one here with Solid Snake and Master Chief. How much stealthing have you been doing this weekend?
Well, if I told you, then it wouldn't be stealth.
That's true. Master Chief, if I sneak up behind you and kind of hit you on the back, will you automatically die?
You know, just wear whatever makes you feel comfortable. Don't wear something that once you put it on, you're like, I don't feel right. I'm too exposed. I look fat, or you're just not feeling comfortable the entire time.
Let's say there was an epic battle between Solid Snake and Master Chief. Who would win and why?
Well, basically he would be cheating because he's got armor on. I'd be breaking my fist every time I punch this guy.
I can take him without the armor. I'm genetically tested.
So what's the coolest thing you've seen at Fan Expo so far? Ah! Or what's one of the best things you've seen?
I would have to say the Masquerade and the Just Dance. Like, me and him rocked it, I'll tell you that.
In your costumes?
Yes, in the costumes.
The same exact ones?
The same exact ones.
Now, are you worried? Because you're pretty elusive, and not a lot of people have evidence of you existing. With you out in the public, are you a little bit worried about keeping a low profile from here on out? Not at all. Well, there you have it, Fan Expo 2012 with the infamous Slender Man, who's just giving me a hug right now. Last question. A little rumor, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but wherever you go, destruction and death follows. Can we expect a few deaths here today, or at least a couple saved lives on your behalf?
Well, hopefully it's the saving lives part and the death and destruction isn't following me, but I am known as the oncoming storm, so that might be bad.